Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hold this down. Alright, everybody, it's Julie Always Smiles, and I'm back to talk to you about something, a little conspiracy stuff that just happened to fall into my lap. So I've been bored. The Office got taken off of Netflix, and plus, if you are in the conspiracy community, I know a lot of people already quit Netflix, but I finally deleted it. So I was searching through Hulu to find something to watch, and I fell on Housewives, Atlanta Housewives, season 10. Why am I bringing this up? Well, not too long ago, we all saw, well, if you're a member of the conspiracy community, you most likely saw some tweets that came from Chrissy Teigen that had a pedophile eeriness about them. I can't accuse her. I haven't seen her raping children, but like I said, the tweets just sounded like what a pedophile would say. Okay, so that's all I've said. So I remembered all of that happened. And then I started watching this season. And this season, Kenya, who I actually really like, started accusing Kim Zolciak Biermann that she was pimping out her daughter to John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. I was like, whoa, what? Hold on a second. Now, a little bit of research behind this. Brielle was technically of age at this time. She was 21. And so, like, if Brielle supposedly consented to having sex with John Legend and possibly Chrissy Teigen, I guess we can't really say there's anything wrong with that other than that being kind of creepy, but it's not necessarily pedophilia. But Kenya Moore kept insisting that it was being pimped. She was being pimped. She was pimping her daughter out. Portia also had a Freudian slip where she called Kim's daughter a hoe. And also, if you ever watched Brielle Biermann growing up on her social media, very, very young, very sexualized, hypersexualized, extremely young ages. Just go look at the timelines, like overly done makeup. Sometimes you didn't know if it was Kim or Brielle. And again, like, makeup and all that is one thing, but like hypersexualizing children is wrong. And I just wanted to bring this up because this is insane. Like, they really have been showing us who they are. Okay, the main thing that gave it away, so all of that was speculation, but the main thing that made me want to come on to fucking YouTube and say this shit right now to like the two people who are probably gonna watch this, duping delight. Go watch videos on liars and duping delight. When you are telling a lie that is so false and that you know is completely bullshit and you don't believe it, you can't help but smile. You're kind of like, oh God, they're buying this bullshit. You instinctively, your muscles just can't help but smile. It's called a duping delight. So Andy Cohen, who actually, even though I don't like him, he seemed to be the only person who was concerned about this allegation. And when he brought it up to her, to Chrissy and John, and was like, you know, did this happen? John Legend literally is like, sat back in his chair and he's like, I don't think my music's that good for someone to offer their daughter's services to me in that way. He smiled at the end. And then Chrissy Teigen, hello, you got accused of sleeping with somebody's daughter. You got accused of fucking someone so that they could come to a backstage concert. That's a serious accusation. They're laughing it off. That's why I was like, they have been telling us who they are this whole time. And I watched that back in 2018 and it didn't faze me at all. I hadn't done Pizzagate yet. I definitely hadn't fallen into Save the Children and understanding how much sex trafficking and child pornography is being created. You guys, like, pedophilia is being normalized. You don't even realize how subtly they're really tricking you into the fact that 13-year-olds can be sexy. And now JoJo Suya, they're pushing that poor girl in the foreground. Oh, sorry. So yeah, I've noticed that the JoJo is gay movement, and again, she's also very young, and they're like, this whole push for children to choose their sexuality, that's because they want to, once children can start choosing their sexuality, they can choose the sexuality of being a partner to a pedophile. Because you have to remember that pedophiles don't all necessarily think, not all of them are in it for the domination, you know. Some of them think that children can consent and that children enjoy the encounters. So so this is where they're going, you know. But that's neither nor there. Right now we're talking about Real Housewives and how Kenya Moore was trying to really, I feel like almost like she was trying to open up the door to us. Like, I don't know what she's done in Hollywood.
It's 11 o'clock.
You know, occult wise, but she's been able to stay in the business for a very long time, but she's never been, you know, like JoJo famous, or you know what I mean. And I wonder if that's because she never took the deal. But the fact that she's on the Housewives means that she might have sold her soul. Might have. Again, I don't know. I haven't been there. I can't say that I've seen it. It's just the amount of occult symbolism is one thing. But then it's the Freemason symbolism and the Illuminati symbolism and the fake New Age shit. The most perfect example of bullshit New Age shit happened in this season when Cynthia took the ladies down with candles to the water, and we're like, we're gonna talk about love and light. And it's like, now I get it. Now I understand why Christians hate the New Age movement, because that is a distraction. You know, like if you're gonna believe in chakras and crystals and meditation, that is one thing. And I think it's something that should be incorporated into your life with your religion, not one or the other. And I think that the fake New Age stuff kind of wants you to just be your only source of truth. And I'm a person who, I was brought up Christian, and I believe in God, and I believe source God, same thing, you know. So I don't necessarily want it to be completely egotistical. Like, yes, all information is in you. Your DNA is encoded. You are everything that you need per se, but you're also a soul that's connected to everybody on this planet. We are all one. So once we start taking care of ourselves, taking care of the real problems like pedophilia, child trafficking, sex trafficking, all of this stuff, then we can start healing the planet, start healing society. That's why I'm bringing this up right now. Like, start noticing the patterns, okay? The stars. They thought that you would follow the stars. Don't buy into celebrities. Stop buying their stuff. Start buying local stuff. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. And start seeing the patterns. And if you are watching Housewives and you see any instances of other times that they're trying to normalize pedophilia, leave a comment. I think I'm just gonna try to get back on board with doing these more often. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Again, this was Real Housewives Atlanta season 10 if you want to go back and watch it yourself. And now that I've pointed this out to you and you want to see it for yourself, like, maybe Kenya was trying to really point something out to you guys, to us, you know, that these inner circles, they're all like having sex with each other's kids. If you listen to the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, if you listen to any of like the Prince Andrew, whatnot, like they pass each other's kids around to each other, because in the Illuminati, they want to traumatize the children. They want to break down the brains. They want to make it so you're easier controlled. And it's also a great way to keep people blackmailed and to keep people under wraps if you got everybody doing pedophilia, because no one wants that coming out until they want it to come out, which I guess I sound ridiculous when I say that. But if the New World Order gets what they want, pedophilia will be normalized. It will. So when you see that it is being normalized, say something, because it's not okay. And that's why you're watching this, because you're not okay with it either. And I'm proud of you for watching this and hearing this. And now you're going to be out there and you're going to be a warrior for children too, because we're going to end this. Pedophiles are going to get eradicated. We can't end dying. Fortunately, we can't end sickness, but we can end pedophilia. Good day, everybody. So I was planning to, because we talked about a few things in this little episode, I wanted to give you some references. All of Chrissy Teigen's tweets are scrubbed. They're not on Reddit. I can't go on Parler. Couldn't find anything on Twitter. Couldn't find anything on the internet. They're gone. The only thing you can find now is, how does Chrissy make her eggs? What are her and John's favorite vacation spots? Like, what? Wow. I want to have friends in high places. Holy Toledo. Not only did she delete 60,000 of her own tweets, which is the only thing I could find, because people were harassing her. People harassing her because of the pedophilia nature in her tweets. The best thing I could find was this Reddit post supporting her and a few people with actual brains who can see the writing on the wall. Here it is. Things to look for mind control symbolism, butterflies, the black and white checkered floor, that's a Freemason symbol that represents duality. They want polarity, they want people fighting, they want what's above and below and all that kind of stuff. So butterflies, black and white, that big one seeing eye, the all seeing eye, that is also very Illuminati. Pyramids, that weird triangle symbol. These are things that may mean that they have sold their soul and joined the Illuminati. And we as citizens need to keep collecting this circumstantial evidence until there's just so much of it, they have no choice but to investigate and prove us wrong. So stay woke, stay true, keep doing your research. Don't believe everything and anything anyone's telling you. Please go look up what I've just told you about, and leave comments if you've seen symbolism too.